Today, shareholders for media giant Warner Brothers Discovery voted to approve Paramount's $81 billion takeover of the company. Their vote was one of the last key hurdles before this mega merger could move forward.
Now, critics say that this acquisition would vastly reshape the media landscape and Hollywood because Paramount, which owns networks like CBS and Showtime, would also take over all of Warner Brothers' assets like CNN, HBO, and Discovery. NBC News entertainment correspondent Chloe Melas is following the story for us and has been since the beginning. Chloe, it's interesting. I mean, I feel like today's yes vote was pretty expected, but now there's these regulatory hurdles. Are they really hurdles?
Well, look, I mean, you never know. You have already seen so many different people in Hollywood sign this open letter saying that they oppose this merger. You have attorney generals and other lawmakers that are heavily scrutinizing this deal. But Paramount is really confident that there are no antitrust issues here. And they made that very clear in their statements today. I'll read you some of those. You have David Zaslav, who currently runs Warner Brothers Discovery, the CEO, and he says that today's stockholder approval is another key milestone toward completing what he calls a historic transaction. And then you have David Ellison, who is set to become, you guys, the most powerful person in Hollywood once this deal finally goes through, running Warner Brothers Discovery and Paramount. He says that our goal is to build a leading media and entertainment company that strengthens competition, better serves the creative community, and delivers even more compelling stories to audiences around the world. You know, many people are worried that the merging of these two companies means people will lose their jobs, that there is less competition, that there's less choice, and potentially maybe prices will be higher when these two streamers combine potentially.
He did say recently, though, I think it was at a dinner this week or last week, that part of the deal was that he would have promised 30 movies per year, which, you know, is something that may sort of beg some of those concerns.
You know, a lot of people were worried if Netflix was the one that was going to succeed with acquiring Warner Brothers, if that had actually gone through, that it would hurt the film industry because Netflix is this streaming giant. You have Paramount, that is a, you know, direct to theater business that has been around for a very long time. You have the storied Warner Brothers now combining, and it's going to be really interesting if you look at both sides here, what's combining. You have Showtime, Nickelodeon, Comedy Central, MTV, CBS on the Paramount side. Warner Brothers, as you can see, CNN, HBO, Food Network, HBO Max, TNT, those two combining. It's going to be pretty monumental when this does go through.
Yeah, when is the big question? We'll be watching that timeline. Chloe Melas, thank you so much.
Thank you.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.